All right, so this is the daily foot routine. This is something that you do. It takes about 10 minutes, depending on how slowly and consciously you do it, and something definitely that you can do once or twice a day, ideally daily, for at least 3 months. You do it 3 months, you're really going to see a lot of magic. So, first step of this is just a real slow spreading, curling of the toes. We'll do 10 of these. You are trying to be slow and controlled with the movements. All right. And then we're doing extension, pulling back, trying to be really slow and intentional. 10 of these. All right, I'll do circles each way. Once again, really slow and intentional. 5 each direction. So now this part, when you start, we're doing 3 different foot positions. So the first one is toes down, and you're going to sit back. And when I started, I was like this, and I could do this for 3 seconds. So you're only going in as long as it's comfortable. As soon as you start to feel pain come out, pain is different than discomfort. If it's discomfort, try to breathe through it. If it's painful, come out. So when it will sit like this, and the goal is to get up to a minute. I want to do a full minute here. Like I said, the goal is a minute. And then you're going to switch, and we're going to tuck our toes under. And then you lean back. This gets the bottom of the foot, gets that plantar fascia. And then you lean back once again. Only as long as it's comfortable. Breathe into discomfort. Come right out of pain. So I can only do these 3-4 seconds, really 10 seconds for the first month. But nice slow breath. Imagine exhaling from the feet, letting that tension go with the exhale. Goes a minute on this one. And then on this last one, we're going to tuck our toes under. So you're on the flat part of the big toe here. You should be on each toe, and then to sit back. This one still gets me some. But then once again, come right out if it's painful. Otherwise, breathe, and the goal is a minute. Okay, and then you're going to cycle through, so you do 12 reps, and you're going through each of the positions every other. So it's you flat down, so position 1, back, position 2, back, position 3, back. And you do this 4 times, so it's 12 total. So 4, 5, 6, 2 sets, 7, 8, 9, 3 sets, 10, 11, 12, 4 sets. So then you come seated, and you're going to take your hands, and on this part of your foot, rub back and forth for your metatarsal heads, and then pull on each toe. May or may not get a pop. You can also then bend each toe, pressing your thumb right on that joint. And you take each hand like this, and you put one here, and one here. So this is right in front of the ankle bone, right up in the top of the arch. And then you just twist back and forth like you're wringing out a rag. This gets the navicular, make it a pop. Take your finger, you're running down in between each of the bones of the feet. Just massaging that. This is as long as you want. Some days I do this just a couple times, and some days I spend, minutes per spot. It really just depends on what you have time for and what you're feeling. The more time you spend, the better the result, in all honesty. So then you take thumb and finger around your Achilles tendon and on your heel, and you're just massaging. Palm of the hand, rubbing up and down, creating warmth and friction, and then you take your thumbs, massage up each part of your foot, go up the inside of the big toe, that's getting the spine, and you go on the pads of each of the toes, and on the neck of the toe, the part underneath the pad, and then just massage the whole foot here, spending any extra time in any spot that's tender or sore. And then you do yoga toes, and you put your fingers through all of your toes, all right? And then you're gonna squeeze 5 times with your hand, squeeze 5 times with your toes, and then you do the opposite, behind, shake your foot out, and then repeat. Same thing on the side, pulling on the toes, do the navicular, so bringing out the between each foot bone. Then on the back of the heel, the Achilles, the heel, rubbing the bottom of the foot, massaging the whole foot. So really spending time on any spot that's tender. If you want to look up acupressure for your feet, or there's another word for that, reflexology for your feet, so you can see a map of what's there. So any tender spots, you can correlate that to organs. That's something powerful to do with this. And last thing is yoga toes, squeeze, hands and foot, and then shake it out, and then step up and see how that feels different. So do that at least once a day. If you really wanted to go out, do it twice a day. Do it first thing in the morning and right before bed, and do it for at least 3 months. If you can do it every day for 3 months, and chart what your feet feel like, pain level, flexibility, balance, coordination, all those things, and then compare and contrast that from day 1 to day 90, you'll notice a huge difference. So enjoy.